Good day, everyone. Welcome back to Story Home. We bring you interesting and intriguing storylines for your favorite celebrities. Today's story is titled Online Worshipper. Lillian used to be serious with attending church services. This her neighbor prays, fire, 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 always asking things from God. It was Lillian that told her that prayer is first for your relationship and fellowship with God. That prayer enables you encounter God, get transformed and enjoy God's direction than all this fire, fire she's shouting. They argued. Lillian knew better but started listening to online preachers. One thing about intelligence is that when you let it control you, you will think more with your head and go astray. Lillian started worshiping on Sundays from home. Then blow you spiritual laziness, her neighbor mocked her one day. Dorcas, her neighbor, was still burning for the Lord, praying for anything and everything, shouting, raining down the gospel in the estate. That's how Lillian will pray small, sing small, and sleep every Sunday till she was no longer involved. She would just put on the church channel and sleep. Dorcas was saying, my pastor said evil spirits are everywhere and some of them leaves you once you enter the church. Yes, church service is no waste at all. Do everything we are instructed to do in the Bible. Before you know it, Lillian's 3 years relationship is now shaking. So much fights, arguments, Lillian became suddenly impatient with Kunle, her man. She began abusing him for not landing a better job so they can get married. In 5 months of being patient with her new toxic attitude, Kunle suffered. She broke up with him and started following other men. She would wear a tight waist trainer to bring out her shape more, to magnet men. Her relationship was gone and she was happy, living the life, having fun with other rich guys. One day, as she was leaving her house, Lillian collapsed and passed out. Dorcas, who was staring at her, rushed in. Few neighbors rushed in too. Dorcas prevented them from taking her to the hospital. Brethren, this is spiritual. Let me cast it out. Then we take her to church. They took Lillian to church. Dorcas and others began to fire prayer before the pastor came in. Pastor smiled and said, "You familiar spirit, out!" After everything the pastor cast out, Lillian didn't wake up. Dorcas said, "Okay, let me help her life. See the barbed wire this girl is always wearing on her waist. She doesn't even breathe well." Dorcas shifted Lillian's top a little and removed the waist trainer. After a few minutes, Lillian came back to life. Later in the pastor's office, pastor said, "You went to the supermarket to buy perfume. That's where you picked up an evil spirit and you've not been coming to church." I asked Dorcas and she told me all you said. God delivers his children through many ways, including through his glory in church. Thank God you have been delivered now. Lillian went back home feeling light, feeling like a bucket of cold water has been poured on her. Reality descended on her. Indeed, she didn't really know what came over her. She lost Kunle, but eventually found herself. Dorcas looked at her and said, "Wipe your tears, my sister. Joy comes in the morning. The mistakes we bring upon ourselves become hindrance at the end of the day. What it means is that now you have to start afresh. You will start all over with the Lord." The end. I hope you enjoyed this short story. Please subscribe. We have more in stock for you. Our next one is on our baby Ebebo Pure. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. Subscribe.